Hiya! Hiya! It's Leslie from the museum at St Neots. Hiya! Now, we usually have toddler time at the museum, but because we're all stuck indoors at the moment, we thought we'd bring the museum out to you. And so we're recording these little films for toddler time that you can watch at home. And they're all about the history of your town and where you live. Now, the first one that we're going to do is about woolly mammoths, and they were these amazing animals that used to live in our area in the Ice Age until about 12,000 years ago. So a long time ago they lived in our area. Now, I brought a soft toy from the museum to show you a little bit about what they might have looked like. So what do they remind you of? Yeah, they're like elephants, aren't they? Except they're very furry, and they've got these enormous tusks and these tiny little ears, look, and tiny little tails. Look at that, is it cute? But they weren't small like this really. They were enormous. They were nearly 3 meters high, which is as tall as the room that you're in today. And they had great big long tusks that were as tall as me and that came out just like these ones here. They were enormous, amazing. And we have a mammoth bone in our collection in the museum. Isn't that great? Look, here's a picture of what it looks like. If you've been to the museum, you might have seen this bone. It's really big. It's bigger than you, and it's just part of the leg bone of the woolly mammoth, like the top part of your leg from your hip down to your knee. And it's massive, and it was found in Sandy, which is near where we live. But that's not the only bit of a mammoth that we've got in the museum. We also have a mammoth tooth. Now, here we are, look at that. Isn't that brilliant? Now this is like our teeth in our mouth, except it was in the woolly mammoth's mouth. And it's got a flat surface here, can you see? It's all bumpy. If I run my fingers along it, you can hear it. And this is the bit that we'd see in the mammoth's mouth, like we can see our teeth today. And this bit would have been in the gum, inside their mouth. And they had 4 of these teeth. Wow, amazing, isn't it? And it was found, this one is found in Little Paxton. Now, they also fell out, like we have baby teeth and then they fall out and we get grown-up teeth. Maybe one of your brothers or sisters has had teeth fall out. Well, the mammoth would have been just the same. So these big teeth would have fallen out, and even bigger ones come after. Isn't that amazing? Look. Just have another good look at that tooth. Whoops, a daisy. There we go. Isn't that cool? A massive tooth from a massive mammoth. Now, they ate leaves and grass and flowers and fruit. They didn't eat meat at all. And it all got some crunched down on these big tops here into pulp, and they swallowed it down, just like maybe a cow or an elephant. How cool is that? Now, what else can we do today? Well, we have put online a picture of a mammoth, and it's the blank picture of this. So you could do your own picture maybe. You could get your grown up to print it off, and you could colour it in, or maybe stick, like we have, all this lovely furry wool on it, or maybe some paper to make it look like a mammoth. And if you've done that and you'd like to share it with us, you could send it to us on Facebook, and we could all have a look at what you've done at home. Isn't that great? Now, we've got just to end with a story. We always have a lovely story, and today's no different. And this is called Mammoth and Me, and it's by a chap called Algie Craig Hall. Doesn't it look good? Come on, let's have a read. Mammoth and Me. Okay. see how we go. One night there was a knock at the front door. I opened it and there he stood. Mammoth, as big as the biggest truck and hairier than a yak. Look how tall he is. He's taller than the lamp post, isn't he? Wow, and he looks very hairy. Mammoth had been woken from many thousand-year slumber by the rumbling and grumbling of his hungry belly. Oh dear. That's going to be trouble, I think, isn't it? Mammoth was much too big to get in our front door. There he is, his bottom sticking out. He put his trunk through the window and I fed him fish fingers and peas straight from the freezer. And he slept in the garden. But he flattened Dad's shed. Dad doesn't look very happy about that, does he? Uh-oh. And Dad said, "That mammoth can't stay here." "Come on," I said to Mammoth, "let's go to the park." He's having a lovely ride on the mammoth's head, isn't he? Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. But he squished the swing and the climbing frame and the seesaw. So we left and we went to the pool. Oh dear. But when Mammoth dived in, the swimming pool turned into a great big splash. Look at all the children being thrown up in the air. Oh, the water made his tummy funny and he did a poo all over a car, and the driver was very cross and he said, "This town is no place for a mammoth. He'll have to go." That's not good, is it? Oh dear. I didn't want Mammoth to leave. I loved him, but what could I do? Oh, he's waving goodbye to him there, look. Then he saw a bus. It'd broken down. "How will I get everybody home?" said the bus driver. Oh, look, he's really sad down here. He doesn't know what to do. Then Mammoth had an idea. Mammoth carried everyone home. Look, all the children are having a ride on the top here. Isn't that lovely? Oh, he's been ever so helpful, this Mammoth, hasn't he? Now the whole town wanted to be Mammoth's friend. Oh, that's a lot better, isn't it? They really appreciate him now he's been helpful. And the very best part was Dad said Mammoth could live with us after all. And it looks like they've made a really big house for the Mammoth to stay in and keep warm in the garden. Oh, that's great. Oh, look, they're having a really nice hug. Okay, well, I really hope you enjoyed that short toddler time. We're going to do more toddler times in the future, so to keep you busy while you're at home. And there's more resources for other people on the website about local history, including resources for primary aged children. And that's on worldwideweb.stneotsmuseum.org.uk and on all social media sites. So bye for now and see you again soon. Bye bye.